In this video, we're going to discuss the universal collective, this global energy for the lunar month of the Virgo new moon. And this is quite interesting, so get yourself something to snack on, favorite movie snack. Get yourself a comfortable, relaxing seat, an enjoyable drink, and let's go to it. So, my name is Edward. I am a psychic medium, your soul messenger host, assisting us all, including myself, to live, love, and manifest the life that our soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. Also, animal communicator. So, we're just going to jump right in where we left off uh, from the last public video, which would have been the solar month of Virgo 2023. And you can see all the public videos, the free videos on my website, Ragosta.community, link Medium Tarot TV. All right, more on that later. So let's just jump right in to the current week energy. And we start off significantly. All right. So we're talking, it's going to feel the strongest September 14th through the 21st, 2023. Though everything discussed here is going to be an influence for the entire lunar month, September 14th through October 13th, 2023. So, this week energy is the same energy that we had as the psychic insight theme for the Pisces full moon of August 30th, 2023. The blue full moon, not just any full moon. All right, so feel free to review that video on my YouTube channel. It might, it'll, as long as it's current, it'll be on that link, Medium Tarot TV, on my website, but definitely on my YouTube channel. All right, so this is the energy of relationships. The astrological association is Saturn in Pisces. It was a Pisces blue full moon, after all. So this is the energy of relationships. This is the energy of a living space and or working space, working from home perhaps, as that became in vogue during shutdown lockdown 2020, if you recall. And sometimes it is a retreat. It is walking away, or it is walking away from something, someone, to gain perspective. Doesn't always have to be long term or complete ending, but it is a break. So it can represent any of those things. So what's going on in our lives? What's in our consciousness at this time? Do we want to move? Do we need to reorganize, restructure? Which is very possible because of Mercury still being retrograde. And Mercury plays a role in Virgo's life. And since this is the new moon, it's in all of our lives, whether you're a Virgo or not. Mercury is the ruling planet of Virgo. So moving, taking a retreat, could be taking an actual retreat, or retreating from something, someone, issue, person, place, thing, to gain perspective, gain our momentum, hear ourselves think, clear our head, see clearly. Okay. And then what about, well, living space? This is like the three biggies: living, working, and love. That's the three biggies. So it's a big deal. But in with the Pisces blue full moon, it was in our face, these issues, whatever was going on in our lives with these issues or subject matters. And now we get to do something about it. And we're to specifically pay, if that is the case for you individually, that is specifically the case for this week, September 14th through the 21st, where the universe is going to give us either clues or the answer. So Pay attention. You can seek it out in advice from someone, fine, but pay attention one way or the other. Directly, indirectly, pay attention. I see this as a gift from the universe. All right. This is not punishment. All right. With Saturn, the planet Saturn, the influence of planet Saturn, it's very hard to ignore. It's very hard to ignore. Saturn is like has the memory of an elephant. You don't forget, okay? So we're processing what needs to happen or perhaps processing what we had to do for during the Pisces blue full moon. Or it's being solidified. What we need to do is being clarified, solidified. Hopefully not like hitting us like a brick over our head, but sometimes that's what we need. All right. Very well. Okay? We're starting off very interesting, aren't we? All right. Then we get to the day energy. Let's see what's going on. So, of course, we have the moon in Virgo. We have the new moon in Virgo at 9:40 p.m. Eastern, an adjusted time to where you are on the globe. And the color of the day is green. Green is well, I love the color green, but green is a healing color in itself, and Virgo is a healing energy in itself. It's like instead of Avengers Assemble, it's like Virgos Assemble. All right. Now the day energy. Now we are continuing with a current soul's journey cycle. Now let's see when we began this. Huh. All right. We begun, whatever the proper terminology is, on September 1st. Okay? So, and it's going to run through, let's see. If my calculations are correct, through September 22nd. All right. But still, again, whatever's discussed here is an influence for this lunar month. Now, this is an energy of the Astrological Association is Sagittarius. Great energy. Great energy. So all Sagittarians, sun signs, are activated, empowered, and triggered for this lunar month. So this energy, and this is what I personally attribute to the energy. This energy is a slowdown. Now, to see this as a blessing, not as a curse. It's all in our perception and perspective now, isn't it? Always. Now, we're currently undergoing the Mercury retrograde. Now, technically, Mercury goes stationary direct on tomorrow, Friday, September 15th, but I feel we're going to be working with the influence through the end of the month, just about September 29th, 2023. All right. So we're reviewing things, and this energy is going to very nicely support that or loving shove from the universe to do that, to review things. And this whole cycle feels like we're prepping for autumn. I like to call it autumn, for the season of autumn. Now, I took down some notes. So autumn, technically, according to the calendar, solar cycle, begins September 23rd, 2023, when the sun enters Libra. But according to my calculations, and I'm going by a lunar cycle, so the universal cycle, we're not going to hit that autumn vibration until October 28th, 2023. Ironically enough, or interestingly enough, yeah, okay, the Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. All right. So, however you want to gauge it, September 23rd or October 28th, we're gearing up this lunar month for for that season. And I feel autumn is the most productive season of the year when we're in it personally, in our personal cycle and calendar or lunar cycle, however you want to go. But everything I do is based on the lunar cycle. All right. So now the day energy. This is integration. This is letting things fall into place. Okay? This is weighing our options. This is also an energy to connect with our guides, our spirit guides. Not that we need a time, rhyme, or a reason for that, but if that feels proper, please do so. Excuse me. It's a beautiful energy. Sagittarius, they shoot an arrow for an aim. They are looking ahead. Don't fence me in, is their motto. Love it. Open range. So if you're going to take a retreat, go someplace where there's open spaces. Okay? In my mind, I envision the Southwest, but whatever works for you, works for you. With this energy combination, I feel the Southwest, but, you know, whatever destination is right for you. Definitely nature based if you can. Somehow involving nature if you can. I feel nature rejuvenates our soul. All right, so we're in the planning stages, right? Okay. We're setting the groundwork. Okay. And that segues very nicely, excuse me, to the next energy, which is the psychic insight theme, which, if you know a Virgo, it's perfect for the psychic insight theme for this Virgo new moon. Okay. And that is, astrologically speaking, it is astrological association is the planet Mercury in Virgo. Mercury in Virgo, if you have Mercury in Virgo, if you have that placement, you're activated, empowered, and triggered for this lunar month. That's a very comfortable placement for Mercury. Mercury is comfortable in Virgo and also in Gemini because it's its ruling signs. They're different, but they understand each other. Virgos, I could say this because I am a Virgo. So we sometimes get, lost in the details. So that's why it takes us, especially if you have this type of a mindset. Mercury in Virgo is like an index card type of mind. It's like it's all there, just has to be referenced. Everything is stored like a storage file or index card, Rolodex back in the day, right? So okay, so that's why it takes that type of a brain, to Mercury is represents our mindset, the way our mind works. It's into the details with this. So we're to pay attention to the details, not get lost in the details, but pay attention to the details because they do count. It's all the little touches, it's all the little details that make up a beautiful package, whatever we're talking about. All right, but this energy is long range goals. And this is the end game. What's our focus? What's our end game? What's our goals? So we should be setting goals. If you're into vision boards, go for it. Perfect time. This energy to me is family. So there's obviously we could be wanting to create a family with that energy of relationship as a weak energy. Definitely. Planned parenthood could be adopting as well, not only physically giving birth. Excuse me. So it could be blood relatives, family, or it could be the family that we create, as was very much in vogue back in 2020 with lockdown shutdown. The family that we create, the people that we were in lockdown shutdown with, became our family. Like it or not, it became our family, including our beloved animal companions. And this just so happens to be the energy that I attribute to the stock market. So, if you're into the stock market, pay attention because it's going to be very telling. Okay? All right. Now, sometimes let's look into some new moon intentions based on the universal collective energy that we're working with, global energy we're working with. Excuse me. So, some people see the new moons as a time of healing or releasing. Fine. And sometimes people like to plant their energetic seeds for during a new moon. For those, here we go. Now, is there anything you want to do, attract, create, manifest with a relationship or get clarity on an existing one? Or what happened since Mercury's retrograde? What happened to a past relationship? Or your pattern with relationships? There's a lot here. That's one. Two, living space and or workspace or working out of home. You could put energy into that. Having a place to retreat, like your a separate space, if not actual room. You might want to include that if you're looking to move, or just a larger space, or somehow reconfiguring the space that you already have, living and or work. Excuse me. And then really solidifying your end game, your goals. Write down a list of things you want to attract, create, manifest. Do a pro and con list, if you will. Yay, nay list. What you have done so far, what you've accomplished so far, created, manifested, attracted so far, and what's the next level cycle for you. There's some suggestions based on the global energy. Now, the theme healing song, which is always my favorite. So here are some of the keywords that we received for this new moon. Preparing for the future. Preparing for future success. Excuse me. Healing the past, so we have a better tomorrow. Healing the past for tomorrow's success. Okay? Connecting with our guides or spirit guides, absolutely. Setting goals. Clarifying your vision or getting a vision. Realigning with your vision. Vision board. And then before I did look for the actual theme healing song, I received the word vision. Okay, perfect. And we received two. So we're just going to call this video vision. Normally I would call it the name of the theme healing song, but I'm going to leave that up to you. There's two. The main one would be One Vision by Queen, a favorite of mine. They released the single in 1985 and then I think the album in 1986. They were albums back then. And of course, Freddie Mercury, he is a fellow Virgo, September 5th. Okay. And also, if you wanted to take a deep dive or nitty gritty, get lost in the details, but this way in a good way, and this would go along with the soul's journey energy, And the soul's journey energy is we go through it about 3 or 4 times a year. And it reminds us of the major lessons of life. So it's like, why are we here? What are we doing? Where are we going? What lessons do I have to learn? What do I have to process? And then reimagining what life can be, attracting, creating, manifesting. All right. So this would correlate with that, and it's called the Valley of Vision. And it's from a group called Manchester Orchestra. And it was just released the winter of 2023. And it's a collection of 6 songs, and they have a beautiful. It's a beautiful short. It's like a short film. 6 songs, short film. If you watch it, it's beautiful, and that would be like a soul's journey. Okay, so you have a choice. Whichever one you make, or both, makes no difference. Whatever feels proper at this time or resonates with you. All right. So in closing words, all I could say is we are prepping for autumn, the most productive cycle season of the year as far as I'm concerned. And let's just do what we need to do to be ready for Freddy. All right. Thank you for tuning in and watching. You can go to my website at Ragosta.community, link Medium Tarot TV. This video will be there. All the free videos will be there, accompanying theme healing songs. And if you'd like to subscribe for more videos, my video subscription service, Medium Tarot TV Plus, Feed Your Soul. Daily videos, about 5 minutes each, so you can live your best life. All right. And then you can always see me for psychic reading session with me and my guides, my spirit guides. Excuse me. For people and animals too. And you can see me at Light Club Curiosity Shop in Warwick, New York, or you can arrange a telephone reading. Go to my website, everragosta.community, link readings. All the information is there. Okay, so thanks for joining us, and I'm looking forward to Aura, and hopefully you will too. Hope to see you again real soon. Take care.